This is my evasive dog. He really doesn't like the camera all that much, so and I decided to show him off a little bit. He's a rescue dog. He's a beagle mix, and he's, oh, there he is licking his you-know-what down there, and that's what he does a lot. So let's see if we can get him to go up the stairs. Come on, LB, come on. Let's go up. LB, hey! Here he comes. Yeah, he gets so interested in doing his own thing that he kind of forgets that there are other people around. So he's kind of boring dog, but I really love him. He's there he goes again. Come on, LB. Hey, LB. You want to go on through the curtains? Yeah. Come on. Let's walk a little bit, just around the house. Get up on the couch. Come on up. Oh, you're not going to do that. Okay, whatever. You can kind of do whatever you want to do. So anyway, that's my dog. And like I said, he's kind of boring, but I love him. He's probably around 12, maybe 12 and a half years old. I got him from Best Friends Sanctuary after my other two dogs died, and he doesn't do much. He's actually, as dogs go, kind of boring, but considering the fact that some mean owner had him locked in on a chain in a backyard for the first 9 years of his life, when Best Friends was able to talk them into relinquishing the dog to them, that's pretty mean to a dog. I mean, they like to run, they like to jump, and if he's there 24 hours a day, he's out when it's cold, he's out when it's snowing, he's out when it's raining. He was out in the open. There probably wasn't a fence on his yard, and so he probably was having to fend off other dogs, kids, and possibly even some wild animals of some sort. So he was pretty fearful when I first got him. So considering when I first got him and the way he is now, he actually is a pretty good dog. He kind of likes to just kind of stay in a corner and do his own thing. LB, 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 LB. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. You want me to pet you? Come on. Let me pet you. There you go. You like to be petted, don't you? You do. You like to cuddle too, don't you? And he does. He likes, when I'm watching TV in the living room, he comes up and cuddles with me on the couch. And that's kind of the sum total of his activity, other than when we go for walks. So I'm going to let him go at this point and let him kind of do his own thing for a little bit, and I think we're going to go on for a walk.
Your appointment today at leschwab.com.
Great rates for great rides is Geico's tagline for this type of insurance. What is motorcycle insurance? Geico, more than just car insurance.
We're dealing with royalty, British monarchs to be specific players. Here's your clue. A VI has followed these three royal names of English kings. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. We come to you first. You did well in Sports Jeopardy. Let's see how you did on this final about British royalty. What is the most benevolent and glorious reign of Queen Shannon the First?
You got it, Alex.
And who is Shannon?
My wife.
Good move on your part. You knew you weren't going to win this game, and you didn't lose anything, so you remain at 2,200. Let's go to Gabby McGregor. She had to come up with three names. Which three did she select? William, George, and Henry. Two of them are right, but the third is incorrect, and it'll cost you $300. You're going to finish in second place with 4,500. And now we come to James, our champion. 45,000 going into the final. He came up with George, Edward, and Henry. Those three are the right three. And happy birthday, we're down to Katie now.
It's a different Katie this time.
Oh, hello. Does the first Katie know about this Katie? You're adding.
So here's another shot of LB. And he's looking in anticipation on something because I just put my shoes on, which usually means in his book that I'm going to do something with him and I'm going to take him for a walk. So he's just going to sit there and wait for me to decide one way or the other. Am I going to take him for a walk? Or am I just going to take off for someplace else in parts unknown that he's not familiar with? So what I'm thinking is a beautiful day out today, so I am thinking that I'm going to go ahead and take him for a walk now, and then when I get back from his walk, I'll go over the rec center and do my walk. So you bear with us as we go, and I've got to get LB ready for his walk. Ready to go for a walk, LB? Go. Okay. So I'm going to take him for a walk, and he is going to go faster than me, I think, because yes, he does. Well, not exactly. He kind of stays with me and makes sure that I'm stopped. See, if I stop, he's going to come back and look at me like, what are you doing? You just stopped. You said we were going for a walk. So we're going to go ahead and go for a walk. I have to get him ready. I have to get his leash on because there's no way that I'm going to walk my dog or any other dog outside without having his leash on. So I'm going to get him ready to go. Now LB's full of anticipation. He's wanting to go for his walk, but we have this fenced in yard. He can't go any farther than that fence is going to allow him. So I'm going to have to stop here and allow him to get through the fence. Okay, LB, I'm going to try to get a walk to him, so bear with me here. This is LB walking. We're walking down the driveway right now, and he really kind of leads me. I don't really lead him. He knows where we're going to go, but he stops when he wants to stop, and it's kind of like me and the lonely old lady who is living alone, and I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, and he's about 12 years old. He's a senior dog, and so that allows him to do whatever he wants, when he wants, and he's a little bit spoiled, and I know that. So here we are, walking, and of course he stops along the way. He has to find his right trees and the places he really likes to go, and there he is. He's constantly stopping, so he'll kind of go in and out of the camera probably several times. It's kind of hard to keep him in the camera when we're walking, and the walks can be a little bit boring unless we meet up with people that we can walk with. So I'm not going to bore you over just walking down the street, because there's not going to be a lot of interesting things that necessarily happens unless we happen to run into some kids or something that we have to keep him safe from. Kids love dogs, but they love to pet them, and sometimes if they rush him too much, then he gets a little bit frightened, and so we just have to kind of bear with it a little bit and go on the walks. But he loves his walks, and he walks fairly fast, so you know, it helps to keep me fit, because I have to keep up with him because I'm holding the leash and I don't want to always pull him back. So I'm going to go ahead and finish our walk, and I'll report on how our walk went, or if there's something interesting going on, I will report it then. Okay, our walk for today is finished, and so in my yard where I've got overgrown weeds because of all the rain that we've had, he of course goes there first, and for some reason he likes to eat the grass, and I don't mind as long as I don't have anything on the grass like grass poison or anything like that, but I will be trimming a lot of that back so that he won't be able to eat it so much. So this is the end of our walk. We went all the way around the block. And so we will talk to you again later at some later date, and we'll see maybe if LB will be more tunable for the camera, and we can video him a little bit more, because he's probably the most interesting thing that happens in my life at any given time. Bye for now. So as promised, LB and I have finished our walk, and I'm going to kind of report on his walk and how it went with it. And no incidents at all, and we didn't really meet up with people. We had one dog across the street, and when he spotted LB, he tried running across the street, but his owner said, "Nope, you're not doing that, come back." And so the dog obeyed his owner. That was really nice. I hate to have dogs rushing us, because I never know if they're going to get along with him or not. So anyway, that was probably the most exciting thing that happened on our walk. We did have a guy across the street that I know that stopped us and had a yelling conversation across the street about the beautiful day that we've had, and it is gorgeous outside today. And we talked a little bit about LB, and I told him, he says, "Well, he looked smaller before." And I says, "Yeah," I says, "he was, even though he was an adult dog, he was smaller, and he has gotten bigger. I guess treating him right has caused him to continue growing a little bit, which is absolutely fine. And he looks like he's a regular-sized beagle right now." So we had this conversation about who's walking who, whether he's walking me or I'm walking him, or who needs the walk or who doesn't need the walk, whether I need the walk or he needs the walk. And actually, it's both of us that need the walk. So anyway, so this is the report on our walk today. And so I will sign off for now, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.